aphids. So I've knocked them all off, squished some which I couldn't get off, and I've just given them a spray. So as you can see, they're all down on the ground there, so I didn't have to spray the plants too much. So I'll do this every day for the next week or so until they're gone. So I'll give an update on how the garden's going here with Mr. Stacky. So the tomato plants have overtaken the footing. There's fruit all over them, so hopefully they'll ripen up before it gets too cold up here in the upper Blue Mountains. The French tarragon is doing really well. I just cut back a heap of coriander, which I do every day. Cut some chives, which I do every day. The thyme's going super well. So I just got this nice little harvest of just some rocket, chives, mint and coriander, and the garden still looks like it's pretty full. I'm just gonna give an update of what's going on in here. So got some habanero chilies. I don't know if I'm going to get any fruit off those. It's a bit late in the season. I was a bit ambitious with those, I think. Only planting them in start of February. So just planted some sorrel in here, which is a plant once pick forever plant, same as the chives. So once you plant them, you can just continually harvest, and the plant's always going to be there. They rarely die. You may need to, once they get a bit old, refresh them, but that's about it really, and they just keep going. The mint's going really well. The sage at the top is pumping. Last time I grew that in one of these hydro gardens, it was too wet. They don't like too much water, but this time it's loving it. So I'll see how it goes over winter, and just heaps more coriander and heaps more rocket. That's pretty much it in that garden. And then we've got over here, I've just planted some silver beet, which I grew from seeds as seedlings, same as Brussels sprouts. But so down the bottom here, this Brussels sprout's going well. One on this side's going well down the bottom, and the other two have died. I put them out, they're probably a bit too small. So I might just plant the seeds directly in here and also grow some inside and see how it goes. Then we've got the vertigrow here. Down the bottom is all pak choy and bok choy. And I made a video to follow up about 20 minutes ago, and it was about how to identify when you've got garden pests. And so this one here, you can see there's holes in here. This plant lost half a leaf. So whenever you see holes, if you check your garden every couple of days, you'll be able to see these holes and go, there's something in here. So I had a couple of caterpillars. One was like in here, the leaf was curled up on the end, and another caterpillar in here, and one on the back of a leaf. So I got rid of those, but you don't get to see it now. Same as this one here. This one had a big green caterpillar as well. And yeah, so I took that off, but it was a great video, just with no sound. I didn't turn on my microphone. So yeah, so this garden's getting there. I've planted it a lot of different times. So this is all about, where are we now? About 3 weeks old, nearly all of this. So it's going quite well. Like the thyme was taken from the other garden. The marigold was planted that size. But yeah, this is all rocket. There's rocket everywhere coming up. This is parsley, more rocket, and then a bit of dill on this other side, just here. So I've checked this garden and the air garden, because there's aphids on one garden and there's what, a meter between each. You've got to make sure that they don't come across, which now that the aphids are here, they're probably going to be here for the rest of winter. So you're got to stay on top of it, because otherwise they damage your plants too much. And as I was saying before, you don't want to be spraying neem oil and stuff on, especially when the seedlings are small. You're going to stump the growth of the plant. So if you can get rid of the aphids when there's only a couple of them and we're not breeding, it's a lot easier to manage. I mean, here's the air garden, which is doing well. I've got like 15 rockets. Not rockets, cos lettuces planted. So going to be having Caesar salad for days once I get going, which they're all getting going. Yeah, I've struggled but with the lettuces, getting the seeds to germinate in the cococoya pods. They either wouldn't germinate and just nothing happened, or they were going moldy. So it's taken a while, but I've now got them in. That's why there's such staggered stages. So I just had to keep replanting seeds and keep trying different things, get out in the sun. But yeah, this is going well. So I've got some Thai basil here outside, and same in the Mr. Stacky. I'm hoping I'm going to get some seeds from it. So that's not really out here to eat. Will be eventually, but when I pull them out. But same as these normal basils, I want to just get the seeds. So I've planted them too late in the season, hoping that they're just going to grow a bit, get some flowers, get some seeds. So next year or the end of this year, I've got new seeds to grow. But yeah, Mr. Stacky is growing. I think I planted everything there probably about 4 weeks before everything else. The tomatoes I actually took from here. They were growing. You can see I've got like 3 or 4 tomato plants in each clover, and I took some out and I put them into here. So in here they haven't gone as well, which I've been surprised on. Where the Mr. Stacky, could be because I changed the root systems and stuff. The Mr. Stacky, they're just like gone ballistic. But these 3 growing towers are all on the same nutrients. At the moment, I'm using the air garden nutrients for all of them. So this is what the air garden nutrients does. Just different growing towers, but the nutrient is really nice. I like the air garden stuff. Find it nice and clean. The veggies are always green. There's no issues. So yeah, I'm gonna go have lunch, but I'm gonna do some videos later of down the back there. We've planted some broad beans seeds a week and a half ago now, and we're all starting to come up. So I just want to do a couple of videos down there. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll be on here later today. All right, cheers. Oh, just in case you can see him, there's our little Johnny, a little works robot lawnmower just going by. So our block is about 1,300 meters squared, 1,400. So, and it's about 1,300 meters squared of grass. So we've got a robot lawnmower. He just kicks around, mows the lawn. Yeah, keeps it nice and fresh. We do have to rescue him quite often from like places down there where it's quite muddy. He just slides down, just where it's soft dirt. But apart from that, he does a real good job. I'll do some seeds. I'll do some videos of him when I do the review for it. Stay tuned.